Hey, it's the Rhino with your survival skills tip of the day. I don't really even know what to call this tip. Maybe have a car bag, maybe have an office bag. The reason I'm doing this video is you've probably seen on the news where they are having 2.5 inches of snow in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from Idaho. It's snowing right now, as you can see. 2.5 inches, pretty much nothing for Idaho. But you know what? That's something huge for someone down in the south. And I'm not joking about those guys, because getting snow when you've never seen snow or had very much snow can be very debilitating no matter how much it is. So making fun of the people down south for the snow they get is something that we shouldn't do. But what I am saying is this: no matter what the situation, if you get a little snow or a lot of snow and you're not used to it, but you get some every once in a while, maybe say even in a Las Vegas area or something like that, you need to be prepared for it. And a lot of people weren't prepared for the snow that hit in Atlanta, Georgia. And to top it all off, basically what happened is the government panicked and said, everybody go home. And when everybody went home, the streets were clogged. And what happened? People were broke down on the side of the road, no gas, sitting in congested lines, and some of them sat there for a good 24 hours. Some of them were, I guess, sheltered in place in their offices because they couldn't get out. And that's a very tough thing. Because why? Because people could die in a situation like that, especially if you're diabetic or you have small children and you're in the cold and you have to shelter in your car overnight, and you're definitely going to probably run out of gas. So what are some of the things that you can do when you're in a situation like that? Well, first of all, in your car, have a car bag, we call it. And a car bag is basically, you've got blankets, you've got some food, anything that you might need to be stranded overnight, whether your car breaks down or whether you're in a situation like that. You need to have a car bag. And I'm going to go into more detail in another video on car bags. I know I have one, and my son, my teenage son, just recently moved to Austin, Texas. And before he went, I made him a car bag for his car. He bought a brand new car to go down there, made him a car bag, filled it with all kinds of stuff because I got plenty of stuff, and I gave him a bunch of it. And he called me today and said that it was very cold in Austin, and I think that they had some snow. And while he was doing his job, he got into his car bag to get out his hat and gloves that he had. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have had them at that time. And man, he was very grateful for it, very thankful that he had that car bag, and he was calling to tell me about it. Well, you need to have a car bag too. If you work in an office building, have an office bag, something you can put under your desk with all kinds of stuff in it, where if you were stranded overnight there, you could take care of yourself and be okay. The last thing that I want to say is that people now on the news are blaming the government for the mess they're in. Like, you didn't predict this, or you didn't take care of us, or whatever. And I'm going to tell you, and the mayor is a liberal Democrat. And while I'm not a liberal Democrat, I say get off the mayor's back, man. It is your responsibility to prepare and keep yourself safe. You don't need the government telling you to go home. If you think it's bad, you should have already been making those decisions for you and your family. And you have no one to blame but yourself in a situation like that. So please let this be the lesson for you if you live down south, to prepare for whatever, whether that's a hurricane, a storm, or you get a sudden blizzard. Being prepared is important. It's your responsibility. Take care of yourself. The last thing I would like to say before I go is that there were a lot of businesses that took in people too, and a lot of people took people into their own home, saying that, well, they're out on the highway. People would come to the highway and say, hey, come over to my house, and and they would house 10 or 15 people in their house. People were walking on the highways, giving out gas, giving out food to some of those people that were stranded. And Home Depot, I even heard, opened its doors for anybody who wanted to camp there overnight. So there were people camping in the Home Depot. And I want to say that is fantastic. And I want to pass this on to you. That's the idea of what preppers should do in that kind of situation. If you have a storm and you have a lot of extra stuff, go out and help people that are stuck out in the storm. Help them out. You could at least bring food to people who are out in those cars to help them out if you have it. Don't be the person that goes, well, I'm not helping anybody, I'm just helping myself. Well, you know, a storm is going to blow over and it's not going to be a big deal, but those people need some help right now. And God bless those people that went out and helped them and were unselfish, giving out food, gas, and even taking people into their home. That is what humanity is all about, and that is what preppers should be as well. Somebody who can help other people in a tough situation.